Hi everyone, Adrian from Audio Excellence, CC to my left, and we're doing another unboxing video.
No, Adrian, not again. Can we do something that's actually fun?
All right. This is actually the beginning of a series of Audio 101 videos. I was talking with Tristan and CC about this, and they both agreed it would be a good idea. It's our hope that these series of videos will help newcomers to our industry understand,
like me.
Yes, understand what we do and how to put together a system, the pros and cons, the pitfalls to look for, and so on, and also the various names and what they mean with regards to the components. Okay, so let's start. You got a list of questions for me.
Yes. So this is very interesting to me because not only to know about the basics of audio system, what I care about is how we could create a good sounding experience, and also we have to learn the theory behind. All right, so first things first, what's an audio system?
So an audio system is a system that reproduces your music. So most of the young generation, like CC and Tristan, listen to your music through your headphones typically, and the music comes out of your phone. And that is a music system in a way. However, your parents and your grandparents and people of my age who are from the Ice Age, we actually played our music through an audio system. So an audio system comprises of basically three things: a source, electronics, and speakers. So that's an audio system.
So what's a source?
A source can be wherever your music is coming from. So for example, your iPhone or your iPad or your Samsung or whatever it is. So that's one source. Another source could be a streamer. A streamer would be like a tuner. Basically, you connect it to the internet. You play the source that you want from the internet. For example, Apple Music or Shopify. Spotify or Tidal, and then it gets fed into the electronics. Or another source could be a CD player, or it could be a cassette deck, or it could also be a turntable.
So which one would create a best sound?
Okay, so it is a little bit controversial depending on who you ask. Some people prefer the turntable. Some people prefer the CD player. I like both. I happen to like both for their different strengths. But yeah, that's it.
Well, can I say I like Spotify?
Well, Spotify would be part of the streaming protocol, yes. And yes, I like Spotify too for the fact that you have access to millions and millions and millions of songs.
I haven't really listened to a real turntable.
Yes.
When we get a chance to, I really have to see if it's really that good.
Yes.
So I read a comment on the internet, and this person said the first rock concert that he went to was shittier than the record that he has at home. So that was very surprised to me, and I would be like, okay, let's see if that's really good. It's really that good. And so when the sources is, these are the sources that we have, right?
Yes. Well, I brought some out as an example. So let me see. I think it's this one here. So this is, for example, an hifi Zen stream. It's a streamer. Probably the most popular streamer in our industry for the money is a product called the Bluesound Node I, which Tristan will insert a picture and show you what it looks like. We've got one in the store, but currently it's in use, so I can't bring it in here. The other one that we also like very much is a company called hifi, and it's called the Zen Stream. It's also very, very good. And those are the ones that you use to stream.
So we use, with our phone or with Spotify or Tidal, we send signal into the streamer and stream music to an output. Is that how it works?
No. So your iPhone,
right.
Let's say your iPhone is you've got Spotify. You can use your iPhone, and the easiest thing would be to just Bluetooth it to your system. This way, it's wireless. You don't have to hook anything up. Your phone is with you. You can just choose the song, and away you go. So that's oftentimes what a lot of people do. The downside with Bluetooth is that it's not the best sound possible. It works. It works fine, and you can still enjoy your music. It's just not the best sound possible. A streamer, a good quality streamer like the hifi or the Bluesound Node, is a much higher quality product. The Node, for example, connects either by Wi-Fi or by Ethernet to your network, and then you can now stream Spotify to your system. With the hifi, it doesn't do Wi-Fi. So one thing it doesn't do, it only connects with your Ethernet cable.
Oh, so all those years I'm playing from Bluetooth, I never really had what is called a really good sounding music experience. And
you know, I might be wrong, but I think the hifi might have Wi-Fi. I will double check that. If I'm wrong, anyway.
He's always wrong.
See? Anyway.
I'm kidding. What's next? So sources, and what do we have after sources? Electronics?
Yes.
Or?
So once you have your source, it has to go somewhere so that the signal can be amplified, made bigger, if you will, before it gets to the speaker. And that's what we call a receiver, or an integrated amplifier, or separates. So let me talk very quickly about that. Again, this is just a high-level discussion.
Yes,
a receiver, that's right. A receiver, a receiver is something like this. Many of you will know about home theater, and when you buy a receiver for your home theater, it's basically one box with many power amplifiers built in to drive all the different speakers. It has a tuner built in. It has your control for your volume, and also has a control to select the different sources. Let's say you've got a Blu-ray player, you've got your Apple TV, and so on, and you need something to be able to switch all these different sources. That is a receiver. It's a one-box solution that combines all these different things. Now, when you remove the tuner, that box is now called an integrated amplifier. So an integrated amplifier is a preamplifier and the amplifier in one box. So a preamp, again, is the box that allows you to adjust or switch your sources and the volume.
The volume.
That's right. And then the amplifier is basically, it takes the signal from there and it makes it bigger so you can hear it through your speakers.
Just like the Macintosh that we have, we
Yes.
turn it and then it turns, the light turns on and it looks
Yes.
really cool.
Very cool, yes.
Yeah. And then after amplifier electronics, does it just signal gets sent to our speaker or
Yes.
our headphones?
Yes, exactly. So if you primarily listen to headphones, then you would connect your headphones to your receiver or the integrated amp, as the case may be. Just make sure, of course, that the electronics that you have has the receptacle for your headphone. And then, of course, the signal then goes into your speaker. So that is an example of a speaker. Many of you know what a speaker looks like. This is just an example. And that is basically your audio system, the two-channel audio system.
That's the very basics of the audio system. And on our next video, we will be talking more about the details of sources and how to choose the sources, what's best solution for yourself. And then also we'll talk about the electronics and types of speakers. Thank you for joining us on today's video. And if you have any comments and if you have any ideas about Audio 101, leave your comments below, and yeah, we would love to hear your voice and just tell us how you think about Audio 101.
Yeah, and if you, the reason we're doing this is, again, to help newcomers to the industry. So if you have friends or friends of your kids who are interested in this, by all means share this video with them, and as Cece says, we'd love to see your comments. So stay tuned for the next video where we get a little bit deeper about sources. All right, Adrian from Audio Excellence Canada, Cece, Tristan behind the camera. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.